Oh my God, look at all these eggs. Chewing to cud. I just picked up this baby coyote. So I just like to hold his little hand. Two baby vultures. Boring. Precious little baby. I'm raising a baby beaver. I'm the only person that he won't headbutt. It's time for her to go back to the wild. All right, everybody. I'm at the Crunch Fitness and someone just dropped off this cringe turtle that got hit by a car. We've definitely had worse situations that ended up fine. But look at this little boy. Boo-boo hanging with the babies for today. But it's so sweet that all these little guys get along together really well. And very convenient that they all eat basically the same exact food. Oh, the baby is really feeling rambunctious tonight, you guys. And it's getting to be a little too cringe for even me right now. Oh, he scratched me real good there. So I just like to hold his little hand like this, and that keeps him from scratching me too bad. You guys, it's not that. Whoa, is that a toad? Look at this little creature. I got a lot of lights to fix tonight. A lot of them have gone out or they've just completely died. So I have to replace both a lot of bulbs and some entire strings that have fallen. In order to do that, I might have to lock the baby up because this is getting pretty absurd. Also, garbanzo beans isn't making this any easier. But this is what I do on a regular night when I have to do chores outside. The baby's just attacking me non-stop. It's honestly kind of cute. Look at this. They're both teaming up on me. Oh, that's a big scar. All right, everybody. I've been taking care of this Inca dove for a while now. And although we love him, it's time for her to go back to the wild. It'll probably take her a little while to figure out this whole flying thing. While she's learning, I'll take her to the back of the property so she doesn't get hurt. And if you guys look very closely, I'll zoom in. There's another Inca dove right over there. There he goes, just like that. And we have so many Inca doves that live on this property. I'm sure he'll find a bunch of them and live with them for forever. And that was a perfectly successful rehab and release. And this wetland filter is now beautiful and full of vibrant plant life. And all this will do an amazing job of filtering out all the poop that the fish and birds are making. So we got this little river coot somebody had for a long time. They didn't take very great care of, but they did take good enough care of it to where he's super friendly and cute. Very rarely will you have a turtle that will let you just stroke the bottom of its neck, you guys. Every time I leave a bunch of rotten fruit out on the property, there's just tons of butterflies that just show up out of nowhere. Oh. This little guy was brought in because he had a hook in his mouth and we took the hook out. And even though these guys don't have the same bite strength as a snapping turtle, they can still hurt you pretty bad. So we're going to be putting both these turtles out on the pond for just a little bit. And if this guy starts to escape or if I see him walking around in the grass, I'll go release him. But this is his little belly, you guys. These guys have no protection at all when it comes to their shells. But the trade-off to these guys having really flimsy shells is that they're crazy, crazy fast. And I'll show you that in a second. Oh my God, you guys, I need to vlog this. But look how beautiful this thing is. And this will be the first soft shell that we've had at our farm. Now, legally, I could just eat this precious little creature. These guys and snapping turtles are the only turtles that you can legally catch and eat. Okay, guys, today I'm going to be feeding this turtle to my ostrich. Okay, guys, today I'm going to be feeding Boo Boo to this turtle. Fish Blue Boo, smell the todo. Blue Boo. We're going to keep a close watch on these cringe turtles. That guy just disappeared down there. And here's our friendly river cooter. He's going to be going back in here. And he will probably not be able to eventually be released to the wild because he's very, very friendly. This is the most space he has ever had in his entire life. Now we have a friendly little turtle in this pond. Like I said, you guys, this is the most space that he has ever had in his entire life, and Garbanzo Beans is jumping to bite me. I'm gonna try to feed these guys some shrimp and see if he eats it. And the ducklings that we rescued are about ready to be released, and the bigger domestic ones are already rehomed. The pigs live in here with Patrick pretty harmoniously now, but Patrick loves eating his food, and that food is specifically formulated so that he will be able to grow his antlers pretty quickly. So he loves to headbutt everybody but me. And along with our staff, these pigs are enrichment for him. In June, Prairie Creek Ponds is going to come back out here and fix this and put a nice new liner in. Water's going to have a filter and it's going to be running and it's going to be aquascaped perfectly for eagles. So then we'll be able to have eagles and osprey and vultures and all kinds of other raptors in here. But the pigarinos love eating the same food that this little guy eats, which works out pretty conveniently. And they also have all this fresh grass to eat and this little thing to hide in. Oh, get him, Patrick, get him. Oh, look at that. I'm the only person that he won't headbutt like that. Be guys, girls, he will headbutt everybody but me. And it hurts too, and he'll go right for the crown jewels. Look at this, you guys. This is what the cappies do to the water, and now they're going into this nasty hole. Even though they have this beautiful pond to hang out in, they love to go and fight in the mud pit. I don't mind these guys having an extra little place to swim around in. Just need to keep an eye on it to make sure it's not too nasty. I'm sure these guys don't mind the muddy water, but I don't know if if I want them drinking there. Also, look how precious these little creatures are. What is that on your nose? Nasty, muddy boy. Whoa, look at all those tadpoles, you guys. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Oh, there's a frog right there. Look at that, they're eating the cappy poo. Incredible, you guys. Look at that, they're eating the cappy's poo. Every chunk of poo in here is getting eaten by these tadpoles, you guys. Look at that. I'm starting to give these guys a way more nutrient-dense feed because I want them to be laying more eggs for this cringe boy. Soldier boy, ergo Kevin's son, is now a handsome little man that's protecting tons of eggs. And with Rhea's, it's the males that actually sit and incubate the eggs instead of the female. But look how cute he is on his little nest. I'm gonna give him a little bit of food. Aww. And I'm spending time with him. Also, he grew up in my living room. I guess right now he doesn't really see me as a threat, so I can go ahead and touch him and pet him. Maybe he will try and peck me. Look at that, you guys. He doesn't even try to peck. Whoa, look at all these eggs. That is a lot of eggs. These two females alone have been laying all of these eggs, and I might even take the ones that Karen has and put them on this pile as well. But pretty soon we're gonna have to start harvesting these. But I like the idea of giving Soldier Boy one good trial run. No, put that egg back in the nest. Why is she doing this? And the females just don't know what to do with these things that they pooped out. You'll see them walking around, stepping on them, flipping them over. This one just got knocked out of the nest. And the males will actually hiss at the females and try and keep them away from the eggs. I'll leave a little pile of food there for my little baby. All the animals have found this salt block and they've been enjoying it a lot. The grass is slowly but surely growing back in here, and I think we have a sprinkler leak right there. Check that out, you guys. This is the biggest Rhea nest I've ever seen. 13 eggs, so that makes 15 so far from these guys this year. All these animals love to have their little salt block, you guys, so that's why I kept this here after the horse left. And even the ostrich is checking out the eggs, trying to figure out whether or not they're food. What do you think about all those eggs, Slubu? Slubu chewing the cud for today. For some reason, the cappies just have to sit in their feed bucket. Kevin isn't even trying to sit on these eggs. Hey, and I'll be sitting on your eggs if you don't like this video. After that, somebody dropped off another baby blue jay. Now we have 2 blue jays. Cringe squirrel. After that, I got lost in the back rooms for 13 days. I literally just be dumping my camera roll on you guys. But all right, everybody, we're moving these precious little babies out because it's warm outside all the time now. It's definitely not going to be too cold for them out here anymore. But in here, these guys can stay nice and dry. We're also going to go ahead and put a tarp up on the top of here, but they have plenty of space to roam around and get enriched in here. Now cleaning up their poop isn't going to be as nasty as it was inside. All right, everybody, welcome back to the old Urban Rescue branch. I got this little cringe bunny and these 2 baby vultures. Look at these precious little children. Also, look at this little baby bunny. Boring. We've had 50 of these things this year. And these are the first 2 baby vultures I've ever had. One of them has a horrible broken wing and he might not survive. But apparently some guys were working at a construction site. They found these things and then they threw them out the window. Good evening, everybody. It's a lovely evening here on the Urban Rescue branch. I finally got these dang lights working again, so it's a lot more bright back here, but these ones aren't working now. And Boo Boo's eating some of the food that I spilled over there, but Boo Boo sleeps with the cappies every night now. We also have all these flowers here for some reason, and these guys all happily live together now. Also, we got all these fellas eating out of the same bucket, but Gord has to just sit in the middle of it. No, there's tons of food in here. Because this food got wet yesterday, I'm letting them eat all of this before it starts to mold. Yeah, it's already starting to clump together there. I want all these guys to go ahead and eat all of this before it ends up getting moldy and nasty. So they're going to be eating real good tonight, even though they have infinite grass to eat in the back. 8 hours later. Good morning, precious little children. I've got some food for you. All right, everybody. This is a little red-headed woodpecker that we got. This was a little baby, if you guys remember. And now this fella is old enough to eat on his own. So I'm putting him in here for a little while before we release. As you can see, this one is clearly a boy. This one on the bottom here is a girl. Look how precious this creature is. But what a privilege, though, to get to work with these cute little fellas. He's perfect. And look at him eating that. That's so funny. Look at her. Yeah, she sees him. She wants him. Woodpecker moment. When these guys came in, they were just teeny little baby. And now they are about ready to go back to the wild. All right, everybody. All these possums are about ready to go outside. It's also warm all day now. So now we have tons of precious little possums in here. And Ian reinforced this cage, so these guys shouldn't be able to escape anymore. But even if 1 or 2 do end up escaping, it's not the end of the world. Because the only threat to them would be Kevin and Poggers and Queen. And Poggers and Queen were raised with my daughter, Poppy. All right, we just got 2 baby bunnies, 1 baby raccoon, and a baby blue jay, all in the same 20-second time frame. And this is a baby blue jay that someone would have killed with their lawnmower, but they brought him in here to us. But blue jays are corvids, so they're actually related to crows. And this little guy will fit in with the other 2 baby blue jays that are almost at this size. We also got this little chunky goober. I think it's a starling. I gave him to Pam. I'm raising a baby beaver. Also, to everyone who ordered our merch in the last 3 months, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I just gave you all thousands of dollars back. I thought that the merch site was down, but it wasn't, and I realized that I had been stealing from you guys over the last couple months, and I apologize for that. I sent you guys all the money back. If anyone still feels like I've wronged them, or that if you guys haven't gotten your money back, please let me know. Send me an email, and I will give you guys a full refund, but you need to include your order number. Don't you know? Free money. No more free money. If you guys are wondering why, I know you guys love the merch. It's because it's too much work for me to do. I initially just got it as a fun way for people to donate without it having to be an actual donation. Now that we're an actual nonprofit taking in tons of wildlife, I do not have the time to be shipping out merch anymore. If any merch companies want to work with us, let me know. That's the update, and I spent 3 hours or so giving away thousands of dollars yesterday. So if anyone didn't get their refund, please email me and we'll do that as soon as possible. Also, milk replacer, mealworms, and dead rats aren't cheap, you guys. And what really isn't cheap is employing 2 people. Also, I just picked up this baby coyote, so please pray for him. We don't need money from you guys. We need money from your businesses. You guys have to write off your taxes somehow. How about you guys wash your money through me and this precious little creature here instead? But I love you guys. I appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video. Ooh, almost forgot to tell you. Big Ounce meets a groundhog? Oh my goodness.